Hi guys, so as most of you can see from my page, I've recently started to play inzoi, and I just wanted to leave like a little review of how I find it. Many people say that inzoi is boring and soulless, and to be honest, after wandering around the city, I can see why some of you may think that, with no clear storyline or objective, and unless you use the map, you don't know where to go or what you can do. I don't share that view. I absolutely love the game. I initially was worried about downloading it because I'm not very good at using the keyboard keys to walk around in games, but I did get used to it pretty much straight away. My main negative is the specs your computer or laptop needs to run it. It's quite heavy. You need a very good PC or laptop. I can't even get my Zoe to walk around when I'm using my laptop. I'm currently using GeForce Cloud Gaming. It still isn't great because my internet speed isn't the fastest, but it's enough for me to play without hardly any lag. Obviously the graphics are not perfect. I cannot play it on ultra, but it's fine. And the downside of GeForce is I cannot download third-party mods. Okay, so let me get down to the review. I was a lover of The Sims 4 before. I still do love The Sims 4, but obviously I don't play it much anymore because of who they are selling to, who EA are being sold to. I don't believe in all that. So I'm asking myself the question, do I think inzoi is the new Sims 4 or better than? And I have to answer yes and no for that. And first of all, I think it's perfectly fine to love and play both games. If EA cancelled their sale tomorrow, I would be playing and updating content for both. And inzoi to me is like the base game of The Sims 4, but better. More things are included, better graphics, better worlds. I don't have the long loading screens, which used to drive me absolutely crazy in The Sims 4. But The Sims 4 with mods and game packs is better in the terms of gameplay. And I can't download mods for inzoi, as I said, so I can't compare it. But I am guessing that with third-party mods and CC and more DLCs, that inzoi will become bigger and better than The Sims 4. And I know a lot of you aren't going to share that view, and that's fine. Everyone is entitled to like what they like and to like different things and to have different views. And I always do try to remember that inzoi is in early access also. And I think the game is brilliant in what has been achieved so far. And I can't wait to see what new delights the updates bring. Now on to how I plan to keep inzoi interesting for me. I'm remembering that what may be interesting to me or another person may be boring to another. So it's just about learning how to utilize the tools in the game that we have been given, and about learning what we like, what we don't like, etc., etc. And I think it depends on why you game as well, what kind of gamer you are. Gaming for me is relaxing, calming, and it's like a escape from reality, which I find really, really comforting. And anything that requires me to use my imagination is a big win for me. So this game where I can just walk around at leisure or just go and sit down on the beach and, watch the waves, is perfect for me. It's fun for me, and that is how I like my games. I personally love stories. I love to write them, read them and watch them, in videos. And so I do plan to make different storylines in inzoi, starting with my Rags to Riches story. Well, it's a let's play, but it's also a bit of a story too. and doing let's plays of me exploring and learning about the new features. And I haven't even got into build mode yet. That alone is going to provide me with many hours of gameplay, learning how to build and decorate and using the built-in mods and then doing it again on a different build. I'm excited for that. And I am planning to have different saves in different cities. Right now I have my Rags to Riches save in, I can't pronounce the word. Is it Duwan? And my other Zoe is in Bliss Bay. And she will be used to explore and play for when I'm not in the mood for creating content. Now, my last little bit of this video, because I can see it's like nearly 6 minutes. I didn't intend for it to be this long. Would I recommend inzoi? Yes and no. If you are like me and you play games to just chill out, relax, or if you have a good imagination for creating stories and you like to do so, then inzoi probably would be a good fit for you. But if you like to feel excited or to feel that adrenaline, I can't speak, to feel, that rush of excitement rushing through your veins, or you like to be busy with lots of tasks and instructions when you game, then inzoi might not be the right game for you. But overall, I think it's a good game. I know there is an AI issue. I don't really understand that. I don't really plan to use some of the AI features that are on there because I don't understand it. But overall, yeah, I would recommend it. I do enjoy it. I also do still love The Sims 4. I always will. That was my first ever game that I fell in love with, like 100%. And I'm excited for Paralives, and I'm realising that I'm going off track now, so I am going to end this video here. Thank you for listening, watching. Bye.